Hi, it's a blustery Saturday afternoon in Worcester. I've done my tournament visits. The tournament will be over in an hour or two. So I'm already beginning to think, because I'm being prudent, of how I should start preparing for the next tournament. This is a frequently asked question. What is the next tournament? Well, of course, you can go down to your world map, to the little tent icon at the bottom. You can see the Silk tournament is still on while I'm recording this, but as soon as it's over, then at the top where there's a little Silk thingy, that will be replaced by an Elixir icon to tell you that next Tuesday's tournament will be Elixir. But otherwise, all you do is you look at your little inventory drop box at the top of the screen. Now, I couldn't resist showing you all my Orc and Goblin City, which is why I'm zoomed out like this, but we better zoom back in again. And then I've got an enlargement of that inventory box, and I'll show you what the next tournament will be. It shows the 9 kinds of materials, which are grouped 3 basic, 3 crafted, and 3 magic. Now, the tournaments go in order, so if it's marble this week and next week it'll be steel, then it'll be planks, crystal, blah blah blah, and then of course it'll start all over again. When the tournament type is the first material in a tier, let's say marble or crystal or elixir, then those are the predominant materials you must produce beforehand. So here you go, pre-build and store these goods: marble, crystal, elixir. Now here's a bit of an afterthought. Consider exploring and completing some extra elixir provinces, because it's Saturday and now you've got a chance to lay down a few extras, because you can only fight or negotiate or cater in tournaments in provinces that you have. If you only have 4, then your tournament is 4. So if you only have 4, how about exploring 1 or 2 more, and then you'll have 5 or 6. Pre-train these soldiers. If you're a human, paladins and mortars. If you're an elf, I'm proposing that we go for golems. Let's see why. Just golems. Now let's have a quick look at the shady characters that we're going to encounter in this province. They are the bandit, the thief, the drone rider, and the heavy melee orc general. Orc general is your problem in this province, and I'll show you why. Because remember, the green ticks show you the units that are best. Here we're looking at mortars for a human, and we're looking at golems for elves, which will take out those and those. So how do you get rid of him? Well, sorceresses are no longer any good at all. So if you're an elf, you can't use sorceresses. If you're a human, you could use a priest, or you could use a crossbowman or an archer. But what I propose to do here is to use just golems, and I want to explain to you how this is done. The golem, you can see, is not, he's on the don't use list. But there is a way around that. We're going to look at that while we're doing the fighting. But as long as you split the enemy forces, in other words, don't bunch all your troops up at the top, get them in a long line to confuse the enemy, and then pot him off one at a time, then you can win this fight, provided that you have the right squad size. So we're going to try 5 golems, 5 squads of golems. Let's go do a fight. I need to make an apology now. Something really awful happened, and that is I lost the soundtrack of this entire video. And so, you know, here I'm looking at it and there's no voice, there's just mouse clicks. So if things go a little bit haywire now, then I do apologize. Just a reminder that the province that we're going to look at now is not a tournament province. It's a normal province, but the tournament only starts on Tuesday. It's an Elixir province. Let's go look. Now I've got to try and work out what it was that I was saying here, because the soundtrack is lost. At this point, I'm showing you that the auto fight function of the computer will tend to take you up there, you see, to the top. Everything gets packed up there by auto fight. However hard you try, it keeps suggesting it. You see it, you want to put it there, no matter how hard you try, it says, no way, Jose. Now it's trying to put it there, you see. So you've got to fight it because you want to spread your troops out. You've got to get them in a straight line, not so much when there's only one orc general, but when you have a number, you must spread them out. You mustn't bunch them, because otherwise you will get decimated. They'll just come and swarm all over you like cockroaches. See, lovely straight line, nicely spread out. Okay, well everything seems to be quite straightforward up till now. So we'll get rid of the also runs right now. And then of course, the question I'm going to ask you now is, what do you do now? And the answer is, don't go charging after Mr. Man at the back end there. Don't do it. Don't go there. Skip the rest of the round, because you want to take 5 of your golems after him at a time. You do not want to go only with 1 or 2, because then he'll come and smack you and you'll lose men. So you see what I've done there is I have deliberately taken all my men to the back row, so that I can come in one round and have 5 smacks at him. Watch what happens. Okay, now we're just thinking a bit. There's one other technique that I did show here. I think the voice sync is going to be awful, but what I was trying to explain was you're going to play ringer rosies with him. If there were 2 or 3 of them, you will separate them, lure them in 2 different directions, and take your 5 golems and go after one. And what I'm fiddling around with, trying to show you here, is that you can go behind the hedge, where he will have to go 3 steps to get to you. If you go there, it's only 2 steps. There, it's only 2 steps, but if you go behind the hedge, it's now 3 steps. See, he can't get to you. 1, 2, 3. That is basically the way you're going to play it. If there was a rock in the middle of the terrain, then you could let him stand on one side, and you could keep doing this all day long, keeping 3 steps away from him. He keeps having to walk. See, I'm showing you there. He keeps having to walk 1, 2, 3 steps around the rock to get to you. He can't reach you, so you just dance to the other. You play Muhammad Ali on him, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, and then even though, just watch what happens now. Now you will see why I want 5 of my golems to go after him. Look at his score. You see, he's this is why he's a difficult guy, because I've hit him 3 times with a golem already. They're not powerful enough. It's taken me 4 hits to get him out of the way. That is why you need all 5 golems to go after one of them, to take them out one by one. That's all I have to show you. I must say it's been quite nerve-wracking, because I've had to take this whole video to pieces and put it back together again with a new soundtrack. I think I learned something from it. It was fun. So, if you want to see me having fun making videos more often, if you want to watch more, then just hit the subscribe little tabby down underneath the video, and then you'll get notifications when you make another one. Thanks for being with me, and enjoy the rest of the weekend, and we'll see you again. Cheers, bye.